This is Charleston's retirement coach, Brandon Bowen.
Obviously, phase of life, thinking about retirement. Time is something that is on all of our minds, wanting to make the best use of time. How much time do we have left? Who are we spending our time with and where? But if you think about specifically the first year of your retirement, that time, those 12 months, I mean, how important can it really be, right? We are 65 when we get to retirement. A lot of us have 20, 30, maybe 40 years in front of us still. It's just 1 year. Well, a financial planner, her name is Renee Collins. She is also founder of Retire Ready, Inc. She says that the first year of retirement will set the tone for the rest of your financial life, ladies and gentlemen of the Low Country. Some people love the newfound freedom and they spend freely. Others, it seems that we fall into two camps. We spend freely or we do the opposite. We go into preservation mode. We're worried about running out of money. What do you see? Which do you think is more common? People who spend too much and perhaps need help reining things in, getting back on track, or people that cocoon and need encouragement to spend?
Gosh, it's I'm thinking back through my Rolodex here of clients, and I can tell you so many stories of both.
Really?
All over the place.
Okay.
Yes. People that, and then I think of like it's not like your first year of college. Okay. Right. First year of college. I'm not saying my daughter Ava, who just finished her first year at Clemson, I'm not saying she went bonkers, but she did have her first year of college freedom. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think here, probably second year, she's going to settle down. I hope she's going to settle down a little bit more.
Okay.
But she's a good girl.
Of course she is.
Very proud of her.
I know you are.
But yeah, so first year of retirement could be, yes, you could just go crazy because of all this newfound freedom in doing things and spending like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. But I don't want you to be on the far other end of now you can't touch anything and we've got to prepare all meals here at home. We're not going out to eat, honey. No.
Right.
Right. We're not going to get the new vehicle here. We're going to just drive these beaters until we're just going to keep it. No, there a lot of times there's a happy medium. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a happy medium. So let me tell you, I've got a client lives in Somerville, and he became a client 2 years ago and called into the show, came in. He had saved $1.5 million. So he came in and he had retired already. Okay. He had already stepped away, he said, because he just went on for 30 minutes talking about how toxic the work environment was. So I'm not going to say where he worked. Okay. But he was like, Brandon, I just can't, my health, I can't stay here. The stress, what I'm under. So I had to retire. And so he came in, and so we were fixing a few things, and he was very much in a scarcity mentality. His health was not doing good. He was like, I got to go see some doctors. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not sleeping and all these things. Right. So we fixed his plan. We put some things in place there, some guardrails, some nice income stream for him. But I was like, okay, your first homework here is go get checked out. Let's get this health squared away. And so he did that. And I would check in with emails and he would keep me updated on some stuff. And so things were getting better, right? They figured out some things, some autoimmune stuff he had going on and all of these particulars. And so he was able to start addressing that. And so let me fast forward to here 2 weeks ago when he came in for his second year anniversary appointment. So his 1.5, he's now at $2 million.
Got it.
Okay. So that's great. But more importantly, he's figured out his health. And he was the one sitting back in his chair going, Brandon, he was already retrospective saying, I'm so glad that I figured out my health. I've got that under control. My stress level, he's like, I take my blood pressure every morning. My stress level has improved so much. My doctor is so impressed with the improvements here. He's joined a biking club where they bike something like 20 to 30 miles, at a time. Yeah. Like they knock it out. They do this. He's with a group that goes to travel all over the world.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, all these. And so he was in this scarcity preservation mode, right? Now because of the plan that's in place, he now goes, okay, I see that my bills are paid, right? He paid off his house over this, this last year, the last 12 months, right? That was getting down. And because, of what he had here, how this money was growing and what he had saved, I was like, here, let me send you $75,000, pay that stinking house off. Right. So he paid it off and he's like, oh my gosh, Brandon, the peace that I have knowing that I own this. This is my house. And if I run, no matter what happens down the road, I've got this taken care of. Right. So he loves that. He's now doing some home improvements on that thing because he feels like I've got this asset, right? I want to get my air conditioning fixed, get, some of the, what do they call it? The exchanges, get some things moved around with the air handlers.
Yep.
That's not my expertise.
Yep.
But getting that, so his home cools better in the evenings, different things. So he's working on the house, right? So he's now confidently spending a little bit more.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He does these quarterly trips when they travel internationally every quarter, right? He's talking about the next one that's coming up. Okay. So that's just, I think, the most beautiful picture of before and after. Right.
Okay.
And if you're listening and you're kind of like, you're still in that before stage, you're like, maybe, I'm holding off on retirement and work might actually be killing me. Maybe I'm hating on this. And if you live up in Somerville like he did, and he had like an hour commute in and then an hour commute back home, 2 hours a day.
Yep.
Of a day.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
10 hours a week. Oh my gosh. Right. That can affect anybody. Mm-hmm. So if these things are really, really starting to weigh on you and to the point of affecting your health, then I would say pick up the stinking phone, pick up the phone, because you don't have to live like that, right? What I want to do is just like I did with my client there is, hey, let's take a break. Let's take a breath here. Let's get our health squared away, right? What is causing these things? Okay. And if it's money, if it's finances, if it's the pressure you're feeling to get this right, maybe your spouse is looking to you saying, honey, I love you. I respect you. I trust you. And you're like, Brandon, this is weighing on me, husband or wife, whatever, if you want to have somebody come alongside and be your encourager and show you, hey, this is our next step that we're going to make together. We're going to do this step together because this is the most important next step. You're a pro in your area of expertise, probably not a pro in retirement planning, right? There's so many things to know and understand, and to keep up with it changes so fast, right? How do we incorporate AI and the smart technologies and smart portfolios? How do we incorporate that now? But also, how do we have some consistent, stable income, protected income, that we can sleep 8 hours every night knowing that we are going to be fine? We're not going to run out of income, no matter how long we live, okay? If it's long-term care, what if we need help later on in life? We don't want to be a burden to our kids, right? They got enough going on. So whatever that concern might be, I want you to pick up the phone, call, come into the office and tell that verbally, tell that to me so we can plan for it. There is a solution currently out there that can address it. Okay. There is a solution. So pick up the phone. Let me give my phone number, 843-890-2400. 843-890-2400. You can call or text the number. What I want you to text is second opinion. Okay. It's a second opinion. You probably have maybe your current thoughts. Hey, Brandon, if I didn't go talk to you or talk to anybody, if I didn't come in and talk to you, here's what I was thinking I would do, and then let's talk through it. It could be great. I might say, yeah, keep doing it. That sounds perfect. You're already in low cost ETFs. You've got a nice withdrawal strategy there, maybe a little tweak here and there. We'll shake hands and I'll wish you the best of luck. Okay. Or maybe we really have to go in there, roll up the sleeves, get dirty, and build this plan. So it's second opinion. Text the word second opinion. We have 5 appointment slots that we set aside every single week. And I would love for you to call and get one of those appointments. If you've saved $500,000 or more, you deserve your own customized second opinion. So pick up the phone. That number is 843-890-2400.
Thanks for listening to Charleston's Retirement Coach Podcast with Brandon Bowen. To learn more, visit bowenwealth.com and join Brandon for his radio show, Charleston's Retirement Coach, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on 94.3 WSC.
Financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if J. Brandon Bowen is licensed in your state, please call 843-203-2030. J. Brandon Bowen is an investment advisor representative of Bowen Wealth, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Exposure to ideas and financial vehicles discussed should not be considered investment advice or recommendation to buy or sell any financial vehicle. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Investments can fluctuate and when redeemed may be worth more or less than when originally invested. J. Brandon Bowen is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Bowen Wealth, LLC, insurance licensed in South Carolina. Market Guard is a registered investment advisor with the SEC and provides model portfolios only to Impact Partnership Wealth. Market Guard makes no implied warranties or representations and is not liable for any data presented.